Yo, what's up y'all? Back again for a quick video today. This time we're going to talk about tips for filming. Don't forget to visit the website. I got plenty of concrete for sale. I can ship out customs within 2 to 3 days, and every order comes with free bushings. So if you want to start with absolutely no supplies, just your phone, here's some tips. So shoot with your phone upside down and turn the flash on. For some phones you have to physically cover the lens for the flash to get the flash to come on, so I'm going to do that here. Also, make sure your phone is set to slow-mo. And if you can, set it to the widest possible angle you can get. On this new iPhone here, you can do 0.5 magnification or 1x magnification. And I do 0.5 because, as you can see, you can capture way more. Set it to 0.5, get the flash on, and turn your phone upside down. That makes it way easier to capture tricks. So filming yourself in landscape mode can be a little more challenging. Just holding the phone that way for some reason feels a little bit harder. If you have the half magnification, that really helps. Or if you can get a clip-on fisheye lens, that helps a lot as well. So if you want to be a little bit extra, like I said, you can get the clip-on fisheye. I got this from Amazon. It was 30 bucks, but it came with 3 different lenses. So I actually have 2 different wide-angle lenses and a macro lens. It's really cool just for taking pictures and taking videos in general. And it works great for fingerboarding, because as you can see here, when you just have the regular 1x magnification on, you can't really see much, and then when you put this on, you can see way more of what's going on around you, and it works way better for capturing tricks. So you can get the fisheye lens, or you can also get a tripod, like a phone tripod. This is pretty cool because you can just put your phone in here, set it up anywhere you want, and just film and not have to worry about following yourself. So that makes things a little bit easier too. So I shoot all of my clips in slow-mo, and once I get the clip that I want, I go to that one, I hit edit, and I isolate the one clip that I want out of this big piece. What that does is it just gets rid of a lot of data that I don't need, saves a lot of space on my phone, and makes the clip easier to edit, and you'll see why in a second. So you want to save the video as a new clip. You can go ahead and delete the old one. And with that new one, of course, you're going to want to flip it around because you probably shot it upside down. Get a better angle that way. And then you'll see the timeline is way easier to control to slow-mo. You just have way more breathing room. It's much easier to get it precise where you want it. And it just makes things look a lot prettier too. That's pretty dope. So go ahead and save that, and there's our clip right there. Premiere is pretty much my favorite editing software. It's super easy to use, pretty intuitive. So because I isolate and split all my clips all on my phone, there's really not much work to do once I get it into the editor. You pretty much just get them in there, get them in the order you want, put some music in there, hit export. Super easy stuff. Because I prepare the clips so much, it's also pretty easier to just use the YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok editor. It's pretty much the same process. You just put them in there, pick the music you want, and upload it. TikTok's nice too, because if you upload a video there, you can go ahead and save it with the music and everything and go ahead and upload that to different platforms, and it just works to kind of get the video all in one place. Whereas on YouTube, for instance, if you upload the video, you can't download it to your phone again. So it's not as easy to share. So depending how much B-roll I have or how fancy I want to get, that'll kind of determine where I edit my clips. If I have a lot of B-roll and like a lot of music I want to cut together, then I'll probably use Premiere Pro just because I can get in there and be more precise with my editing. But if I just have some clips I want to string together, throw some music on there, maybe one or two clips of B-roll, then I'll probably use the Instagram editor and just save the video and then upload it to different platforms from there. So depending how much footage I have, that'll kind of determine where I edit. Because I've noticed if I have like more than 8 to 10, 12, 15 clips, then it seems to almost like the editors on the Instagram or TikTok will kind of like give out after a certain amount of time. Whereas if I do it on the computer, it's no problem. I can have as many cuts and clips as I want. On the iPhone, you can only do 1 slow-mo per clip. So if I have a clip, like a combo, and I want to do 2 slow-mos, then I'll definitely take that into Premiere and just do both slow-mos there so they're both uniform and consistent. So following yourself is kind of one of those things that you have to get used to. But you get used to it pretty quick. I haven't been doing this that long, and people say my stuff looks pretty dope. I think a lot of it is attributed to the filming, so it's not that hard to get the hang of, is my point. Oh, one thing too that I heard, when I was trying to learn how to do this, I watched that David Jones video where he discusses the same topic, how to film fingerboarding. And one thing he says in that video that really helped me out is like, So this hand is your skateboarder, and this hand is your filmer hype man dude. So I don't know, that advice resonated with me a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe you'll think it's dumb, but I thought it was pretty cool, and it just kind of helped me kind of get used to doing that, you know, because like, you know, this hand is your filmer hype man guy. You know, he has a role to play too, or she has a role to play too. It's fun when you think about it that way, because I like thinking about fingerboarding as miniature skateboarding. So if you know, picture this hand as actually being a filmer, you know, you're paying attention to your angles and you're trying to really follow them and capture the action. It kind of makes things a little more fun. I don't know. Depending on how wide you can get your phone, that'll kind of determine how far away you want to stay. But always make sure you're in focus when you go to follow yourself, and try to maintain the same distance. So I guess, like, you know, pay attention to where your posture kind of is, and let this hand be your kind of free hand, and let, you know, everything just kind of follow. One thing I would say to pay attention is just try not to go out of frame. So you want to be close, but not too close, because you want to actually see the flips and see things as they happen. You also kind of want to capture your hand too, so make sure you're not just capturing the board. You want to see what your hand's doing too. So keep that all in mind. Use different angles to experiment around. Sometimes I film myself like this. Sometimes I film myself like this. Sometimes I'm over here. Sometimes I'm over here. Sometimes I'm really up close, like over here. Just depending what I want to do. So play around with different angles and different ways of doing it. And just make sure you're doing it like in an artful way, in a way that looks aesthetic and looks good. And watch some real skateboarding videos too. Watch the angles that they're doing, how they're capturing tricks, because that'll definitely help you. Like if you're trying to capture some grind in a stair set and you see in a video that they got it from a stationary angle, maybe you're better setting up your shot that way instead of trying to kill yourself, following yourself every single time. You know, pay attention to how real skateboarders and how real skate videos are filmed, because that'll really help influencing your stuff. And also, take a look at your favorite fingerboarders. Look at how they're filming. That'll help you a lot. There's a couple of fingerboarders on Instagram that particularly, I saw their filming styles, and that kind of sucked me into fingerboarding, as I was like, oh wow, like that just looks so cool. Like I want to be able to do that too. You know, look at riders like Phalanges or Raymond Angelo or F-Roby. You know, they have awesome ways of filming and, you know, documenting what they do. So, you know, look at what they do. See if you can draw influence from them as well. That'll help you a lot. I don't want this video to get too long. I'm pretty sure I covered everything. If I didn't, leave all your tips in the comments. I'm sure other people will appreciate that. Don't forget too, I got plenty of concrete for sale on anxietyoffline.com. Free bushings come with every single order. I can ship out customs within 2 to 3 days. Hit up the website, support your boy. And that's really about it. That's all I got for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.